Hey everyone, it's Cynthia Maloney. I'm coming to talk with you tonight because I am a really great sleeper and I have so many people come to me saying, Cynthia, I just can't sleep. I've got terrible sleep. I can't stay asleep. I can't fall asleep. I'm not getting deep sleep. I'm just not rested when I wake up in the morning. And I thought I would share with you a bunch of the things that I do for successful sleep because it really hasn't been a problem for me for a really long time. So, as you may or may not know, sleep is super important. It's actually as important as exercise, as nutrition, and it's really important to maintain emotional, physical, and mental health. So it's the time for our bodies to repair and restore. Sleep is actually really important. If you're not getting enough sleep, it affects your hormones. You can get adrenal fatigue. That's a really bad thing to recover from. It affects your digestion, your memory, your immune system. You can be irritable. It affects your ability to focus too. Also, I don't know if you know this, it actually is a leading cause of heart disease and autoimmune disorders and immune system problems. So, as you know, and you can tell, sleep is super important. So, my number one thing that I do to make sure that I have really great sleep is I'm on a schedule. So I probably go to bed within an hour and a half, same time every night. And then I wake up within that hour and a half, same time every morning. So that's the number one thing that I do. And I always get between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So the way that I do that, I've got a few different, you may want to actually take notes here. I also believe in the number one thing is the power of paper. Paper. You know why it's important? Because you can write everything down and declutter your mind, and you can also write down your gratitudes. So those two things are really important for a restful night's sleep. And I also use a white noise app sometimes if I am noticing that there's some things going on and like my house is creaking or whatever. I will use the Calm app. I love that. And I love that I make sure every day to take my supplements. So these are foundational pieces that are going to be great for your brain health and your immune system, and also just your natural ability to have a rhythm and fall asleep at the same time every day. So it's also important to take a mental health break. You know, sometimes we just need to say, to heck with the list of to-dos and just take a break. So I do that probably once or twice a week. Sometimes I take a nap. Sometimes I take a walk. I can just feel the tension in my neck as I'm trying to plug away at the things that I want to do. And I just go, you know what? I'm going to take a little time out here, take a little time for myself. Sometimes I call a friend for coffee. Sometimes I just read a book. So making sure that I notice when I'm getting overtaxed is really super important. So I want to tell you about some essential oil tips also. I apply these to my feet, to the back of my neck, actually to the front of my neck for breathing. And I'm going to show them to you so that way you can actually see what I got going on here. Okay, so this is the Serenity supplement. And this is an herbal supplement. You can take this about a half an hour before bed, maybe an hour. And you're going to get great benefit from this. If you have a lot of mind chatter and you just have trouble going to sleep, then this is going to be your friend. And then you may want to load up your diffuser with Serenity. This is the Serenity Essential Oil Blend. And this is great to tap the diffuser on if you wake up in the middle of the night and you need to go back to sleep. I don't typically have that problem unless I have really high stress, and then I know, oh gosh, I need to be addressing that as well. Then lavender essential oil, rub it on the bottom of your feet. If you're really having trouble sleeping, I'm going to give you a really cool tip here. You can steep some chamomile tea and put a couple drops of lavender essential oil in the tea, and wow, you better have your slippers on because you're going to go to sleep quickly and you're going to sleep great. And lavender also comes in this roller bottle too. So if you like to roll it on your feet or roll it on your neck, you can do that. Now frankincense. Frankincense addresses neurological function, and it also is a powerhouse for cellular function. So I will take a deep breath of frankincense, just put a drop in between my palms, and do this about a half an hour before bed. And I like to rub balance on the bottom of my feet or the back of my children. This is a fun routine that we do sometimes. And this is the grounding blend, so it's going to help you get rid of that mind chatter and have a peaceful night's sleep. And then peace. This is a great oil to diffuse. It's great for if you have nightmares especially. And we've been using this a lot lately because we're having some stuffy noses and some congestion. This is the Breathe oil. And we'll put this on your chest and your neck, the bottoms of your feet, and it will help keep your airways open at night. So that way you're more likely to sleep. All right, that's all I have for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed these ideas on how you can sleep better, because I sleep great most of the time. If I'm not sleeping right, I notice that I've got a little bit too much stress going on, so I've got to address that. But I'm curious, are you a good sleeper? Are you not a good sleeper? Is sleep an issue for you? I have so many people coming to me about sleep problems. So drop me a line below. Let me know if you are enjoying your blissful sleep, if it's actually blissful, or if you feel like you can use some of these tips, and tell me what your favorite was. All right, I'll see you later.